Welcome. Are you tired of having to navigate various websites or call in to learn about the opportunities offered at LaGuardia Community College? It is time consuming and frustrating for you to obtain the information you require. We understand your frustration and are here to provide a unique and original answer at LaGuardian Fast Search. Our service is especially useful for new students and those with accessibility concerns, but faculty members, including new students, can also benefit from our streamlined manners of locating resources. By using our service, you can eliminate the hassles of obtaining the necessary information and instead enjoy a more convenient and community-connected experience. So say goodbye to protracted phone calls and hello to a dependable and stress-free solution. At LaGuardia Express Search, we take pride in providing a tried and true service that offers an option for locating resources. We invite you to try us out and see what a difference our service can make for you. Thank you for visiting LaGuardia Express Services. And now I will hand it over to my colleague, MD. MD?
Thank you, Kevin. This is our demonstration of Hackathons 2023. We call ourselves Team B. Our project called LaGuardia Express Search. Technology improves teachers and student services. Our technology of voice recognition and search using ChatGPT AI system provide fast and reliable access to critical resources, including financial aid, tutoring, career opportunity, and more. This saves time and effort while also making information and assistance more rapidly available. We take pride in utilizing technology to enhance the education experience, and we are constantly upgrading and expanding our products to meet changing demand. Here are our team members: Ellen Chen, Project Manager; MDCD, Graphic Designer; David Wang, Software Engineer; Matthew Andini, Backend Specialist; Kevin Lin, Front-End Specialist; Sushma Arya, Graphic Designer. Okay, I'm giving to my friend Ellen, our Project Manager. He will explain next.
Thank you, Mandy. Here I'm going to talk about what previous work, what other services that are existing. So before this, there are only one website, which is the LaGuardia website, that user can be found information. And this service is not really efficient because the student might need to spend a lot of time to redirect to different websites. And when they call, when they choose to call to the services, it might take a long time, and maybe sometimes the faculty is not there. And of course, it's gonna have so many loops, so many redirections, and the student might need to spend more time on it. Next slide, please. Our target audience for the college resource service will be students and faculty members for them to be able to find servers and what they need. And we're gonna focus on what they need, and we help them to make this process more efficient. Next slide, please. What we do and what kind of problem we are solving. So like I said before, we provide a fast service to find out the resources about the college through voice recognition and ChatGPT AI. We provide credit card information. We provide shortcut method of finding all the resources in the college. And we also provide an alternative to find resources instead of calling in. Now I will talk about our program structure. The user can choose whether he or she wants to speak or type input. If the user chooses to speak, our speech API will record the speech and output the text. Inside, when it output the text, we have the function gonna receive the text and classify the text. So gonna classify whether this student or this user wants to learn more about the internship opportunities. If so, we're gonna generate a different prompt. If not, we're gonna pass the text to our ChatGPT API and generate a different prompt. Next slide, please. Our product, these are the most important part, and these are our goals for this product. Can be time saving, more efficient, less stress because we allowed multi-language. So if you are not be able to speak English correctly, you can feel free to try it, and you will not feel stressful when you are experiencing our product. And as part of reliability, it is very reliable. We limited the ChatGPT API to only redirect to the correct resources. and details oriented because ChatGPT can generate a prompt that is flexible and very comprehensible, and also develop a community connection. Now we're going to talk about the problems we encounter. So first one is LinkedIn web scraping. So before our research goal for this is to be able to help students to find jobs and internships. And since we are all computer science majors, we find internships are very important. So we know that in the LinkedIn, there's a computer science group that's very useful because faculty in the group will post some flyers that is very trustworthy, and there's a better chance for a student to be able to get internships. But it turns out scraping these flyers from LinkedIn is against the LinkedIn terms of service, which we choose to use a different method to redirect these users to links, to some links such as Indeed, LinkedIn, and LaGuardia Career Connect. And the second problem we encounter is modify the input for ChatGPT API to allow it to only generate the correct resource. I'm going to pass it to Matthias, and it's going to explain the problem.
Thank you, Alice. So one of the issues we encountered was on how to restrict the ChatGPT API to only provide answers related to academic searches. We overcame this challenge by using the specific keywords in our prompts to ensure that only academic-related questions were being answered. If a user made a search that is not related, ChatGPT would reply with a message like, "Hey, sorry, LaGuardia doesn't offer this service, but here you can find a ton of resources." This helps us to maintain the focus of our tool and provide accurate and helpful information to the students. Another challenge we faced was in sourcing the information to the tool. We wanted to ensure that the information that is being provided was accurate and up to date. And we ran into issues where some of the URLs provided by ChatGPT were broken or outdated. So to combat this, we created a dictionary of reliable resources to ensure that students had access to the most accurate information possible. I'll pass it to you, David, for the last problem we encountered.
Another problem I encountered while implementing the project was implementing the microphone functions. So we also, as Alan said before, we added text to speech to text function to our site, so the user can also use speech instead of text to communicate with the project. But the problem I faced was the audio recorded from the browser wasn't able to be passed directly into the Google speech recognition library. So instead, I had to do some audio data format conversion in between to be able to use it. Another problem I faced was transferring the audio data from the front end to the back end. Since browser don't normally allow changing the file attachment on the fly, I had to use base64 to encode the audio data into a string, a text string, and then transfer it to the backend, and then decode it back to the audio data format and use it. That's the problem I face while implementing the function. I'll pass over to Alan to talk about other features that we plan to add but didn't have time to add.
Some additional features that we wanted to add include accessibility to extra languages such as Korean, Arabic, Japanese, and more, possibly even Finnish or Australian. That's a language. More services, meaning better quality of life for users, which kind of translates to a better UI. We definitely want users to have the best experience when using our service. A login and a sign-in page for LaGuardia students, meaning that we would possibly in the future like to link this to the current LaGuardia page so that students can have easier time accessing both. And of course, back to the web scraping opportunity that Alan mentioned earlier, finding internship opportunities for different kinds of majors, which we believe was the main goal of our project, and we still would love to implement this. We would also love to have a mobile version of our project. As at the moment, we just have a website, but in the future, we would love to bring it to mobile so that you can bring our service with you anywhere and have it accessible at any time. And of course, the final one is real-time speech recognition. At the moment, we are not able to implement this due to cost issues, but hopefully in the future, we will be able to. And now I will hand it over to Alan.
Thank you so much. In summary, we develop a service to help students to attain information in a more efficient method. We hope you could launch this project on the server so every student in LaGuardia are able to experience our product. Thank you very much, and I thank you so much for your time to listen to our presentation.